Trumpets blared and a royal congregation gathered at Krakow's Wawel Cathedral on October 15, 1384. It was coronation day for a new king, but there was something even more special and different about this king. She was an 11-year-old girl, Jadwiga of Poland, the woman who became Poland's king. When Jadwiga was crowned King of Poland, the Polish nobles had plans. For some time, they had wanted to form an alliance with the Lithuanians against the German Teutonic Knights, who were causing trouble in the north. They approached the Lithuanian ruler Jadwiga, promising him Jadwiga's hand in marriage if he and his country converted to Christianity and formed a union with Poland. He agreed. In February 1386, Jadwiga married Jadwiga, who became King Jadwiga of Poland. It's at this point that Jadwiga became legendary across the land for her holiness and good works. She attended Mass daily, praying in front of a large black crucifix in Wawel Cathedral. During one of these prayers, Christ is believed to have spoken to her from the cross.
Jadwiga of Poland, bar none, was the most influential woman in Polish history, reigning as the country's first female monarch, formally holding the title of king.
Her reign brought the restoration of the Krakow Academy and a tightening of the Polish-Lithuanian relations with Jadwiga's marriage to Jadwiga. Perhaps most significantly, the queen was also highly devout, lending much of her time and resources to charity work, founding new churches, sponsoring hospitals, promoting the use of the Polish language in the church services and hymns, and opening a faculty of theology at Krakow Academy. Her life was cut short at just 25 due to complications from the birth of her first child, who died only 3 weeks after being born. Within a week, Jadwiga was also dead. Both the queen and her infant daughter were laid to rest in Wawel Cathedral, where they remain to this day. Krakow is known for its well-preserved medieval core and Jewish quarter. Its old town, ringed by Plenty Park and remnants of the city's medieval walls, is centered by the stately and expansive market square. This plaza is the site of Cloth Hall, a Renaissance-era trading post, and St. Mary's Basilica, a 14th century Gothic church. At the stroke of every hour, a melodious trumpeting from St. Mary's Basilica echoes throughout Krakow's Old Town, a legacy that dates back 7 centuries. Tradition is important in Polish culture, but Krakow is a city that perpetually looks forward. Its most storied neighborhoods host trendy cafes and buzzing bars alongside centuries-old buildings, discover Jewish history, explore the labyrinth chambers of Basilica salt mine, and follow in the footsteps of kings in Wawel Hill.
Jadwiga is honored as one of Poland's greatest rulers. With her marriage, she gave Poland a permanent ally that would eventually help it destroy its mortal threat, the Teutonic Order at the Battle of Grunwald in 1410.
The Battle of Grunwald took place on July 15, 1410, with the Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, led by King Jadwiga, ranged against the Knights of the Teutonic Order, led by Grand Master Ulrich von Jungen.
The engagement of the Polish-Lithuanian Teutonic War, 1409 to 1411, was one of the most important battles in medieval Europe and the largest battle to involve knights. In the 13th century, the Teutonic Knights, subject directly to the Pope, had been requested by Conrad of Masovia to come to the lands surrounding Culm to assist in the crusade against the pagan Prussians. The Teutonic Order received the territory of Prussia via golden bulls from the emperor and papal edict, which gave them effective carte blanche as owners of the new Christianized state in the region. They later received the territory of further north Baltic coastal regions of what are now Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, and showed every sign of further expansion.
In 1385, the Union of Krakow joined the Crown of Poland and Lithuania, was to shift the balance of power. Both nations were more than aware that only by acting together could the expansionist plans of the Teutonic Order be thwarted. The King of Poland and the Grand Duke of Lithuania announced that he would stand by his promises in case the Knights invaded Lithuania. This was used as a pretext, and on the 14th of August, 1409, the Teutonic Grand Master Ulrich von Jungen declared war on the Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. The forces of the Teutonic Order initially invaded Greater Poland, but the Poles repelled the invasion and reconquered Bromberg, which led to a subsequent armistice agreement that was to last until the 24th of June, 1410. The Lithuanians and the Poles used this time frame were preparations to remove the Teutonic threat once and for all. In the battle, both Polish and Lithuanian forces had taken several thousand captives. The defeat of the Teutonic Knights' troops left them with few forces to defend their remaining territories. The Battle of Grunwald is a painting by Jan Matejko depicting the Battle of Grunwald and the victory of the Allied crown of the Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania over the Teutonic Order in 1410. The canvas dates to 1878 and is one of the most heroic representations of the history of Poland and Lithuania. The painting depicts the death of Ulrich von Jungen, the Grand Master of the Teutonic Order. The Duke of Lithuania sits astride his horse in the center of the piece, swords raised. The painting is one of the most enduring symbols of Polish pride, so much so that it had a bounty of 10 million marks for its capture during the systematic destruction of Polish culture during World War II. It hangs now in the National Museum in Warsaw.